boom, I'll be right there. I'll just grab a sip of coffee and I chuck down it. My goodness. My son is also calling my name, so give me 1 minute, everybody. I'm gonna go up and see what he needs, make sure he's good, and I'll come back and we'll get going. Okay? You'll be able to hear me. Yes, buddy. Okie dokie. Everybody's happy. All right, so we're going to break down the lead part for the alternating turns, okay? Our elements are the same as the basic. We're still doing our back rock and we're still doing our slow steps. The added element is a rotation, okay? So instead of facing one wall the whole time, you'll be switching 180 degrees, up to 180 degrees, ideally 180 degrees, okay? So let's go over feet. Again, that basic is a back rock with the left foot. Shake your left foot. Back rock, side, side. Okay? We have our hands out in front. Okay? We're holding on to our partner. Back rock, side, side. The first thing you want to practice is letting go of your right hand. Okay? So you have just a one hand hold. Okay? It's not that you necessarily need that to be separated to execute the alternating turns. However, it's a mind game, and I can tell you that if you learn to do it with the one hand first, it's going to help remember and teach you which arm you're using to turn the lady. So we want to think less, dance more, especially in the beginning, so that we have fun. So this is our way of doing that, okay? So what you're going to practice first is just releasing the right hand on your back rock. Okay, done. Now, once you have a one-hand hold, you are going to be able to do the alternating turns, starting with turning your partner first. Before we teach how to turn the partner, we're going to talk about where our feet go. Okay, so if you are looking at the wall in front of you, all right, what's going to happen after your back rock during your two side steps, you're going to have those two steps, take out your steering wheel, turn to the right, okay? You're going to rotate, turn your body to the wall to your right, and then to the next wall behind you. So you're going to flip sides, right? So if you start facing A, B is to your right, and C is behind you, all right? By the time you're done with your basic, your two side steps, you need to be facing wall C. All right, let's go over that again. Wall A is the wall that's right in front of you. If you're in a box room, okay, 4-wall room. A is right in front of me. I'm going to do my back rock, and I let go of my right hand. By the time I am done with my next two steps, I want to be facing wall C, or the wall that was directly behind me. Okay, so what that looks like with those steps, on the back rock, I release my right hand, I rotate a quarter turn on my left step, and then I continue to rotate another quarter turn to make the 180 right step. And my left foot is free again, ready to do the back rock. Okay, and then again, I can do it on this side as well. Quarter turn with my first side step, excuse me, kitty. Another quarter turn with my second side step. All right, so practice that. We don't even need the arms for a second. You're just gonna back rock, quarter turn, side step, quarter turn, side step. Back rock, quarter turn to your right, quarter turn to your right. So you make it 180 degrees around, right? Back rock, quarter turn, back rock. Slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow. Okay? Now, what the lady is doing, she's going to pass underneath your left arm while your feet are doing that. Okay? So put your right arm behind you because remember, we let go of it. It's no longer into play right now. Okay? Just to keep everything clear. All right, we're going to do our back rock, back rock. Now, as we take our side step, I want you to bring your left wrist, like you have a watch on there, up to your face. Can you see me? Probably not, but it's up to my face, like this, see? Yes, I took my left step. My weight is on my left foot. Now, as I take my right step, okay, remember, I'm doing another quarter turn, finishing my rotation, okay? But my left arm is going to circle. Imagine there's a sombrero around your partner's head, right? And it's going to go all the way around and back down to starting position. So it goes from here, it's up at my face, okay? And I go around her head and down. This is called an inside turn. Why? Because we're bringing her inside of our frame. If we were turning her outside of the frame, it would be called an outside turn. But because we're bringing her inside to our frame, our area, it's called an inside, okay? So again, I already let go of this hand. I do my back rock. My first side step, I look at my watch. The second side step, I go around her head and down. And then I'm back from my back rock, right? So it's back, rock, look at my watch, around her head, and back to the down. Ready to back rock. Back, rock, watch, around, back, rock, watch, around. Right now we have to add that rotation. So again, we're looking at our one wall. We do our back rock, quarter turn watch, quarter turn around the head, and now we're on our new wall. Back rock. Okay, let's look at that one more time. And back rock, quarter turn, back rock, watch, around the head, back rock, watch, around the head. Okay? Yes, Mia?
This is the same way for Olivia. I'm going to place it down here so you can give it to her.
You got to come with me to give it to her. I'm not going to drop it off. Okay. So get your shoes on because we're going to go in 10 minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the first part, right? When we turn the lady. Now we have to learn how to turn ourselves. Okay. So we were using the left hand to turn our partner. After we complete that, we are now going to grab with our right hand and turn ourselves with our right hand. Okay? So from the beginning, we start with the two-hand hold. We let go on the back rock of the right hand. Side step, rotate to your right, looking at your watch. Continue rotating to your right, going around her head, side step. Okay? Right here, during this back rock, you have to ask for the other hand. Ask for the other hand. Boom. You got it. Okay? Now what's going to happen, instead of going to your right, you're going to go to your left. And again, you're going to go back to face the wall behind you. So you're going to take your left foot and you're going to step quarter turn, right foot, quarter turn. And now I'm back where I started. Okay? Forget about what the arm's doing. Let's do that with the feet again. Okay? So again, our feet the first time go back rock and we rotate to our right, right, all the way for a half a turn. Now the second time we go, we are going to go back the way we came, which means we're going to go back towards that same wall we we just rotated towards. On the other side, it's our left. So back, rock, left. Rotating to my left. Continue to rotate to my left as I step with my second side step. All right? Let's look at that again. So back, rock, right rotation, back, rock, left rotation, left rotation. Let's do it again. Back, rock, right, back, rock, left, back, rock, right, back, rock, left, back, rock, right, back, rock, left. Yes? Okay. Now, when we go to the left, we're going to put our own arm over our head. Your right arm leads. Okay? So I'll get it like in front of you here. I got my right arm. Okay? I'm going to go back, rock. And as I rotate to my left, this arm's going to come up and over. Okay? That's going to send her on the other side. All right? So, from the very beginning, let's add arms and everything nice and slow. I'll do it actually facing away from you. That's easiest, I think, for you guys. Okay, so when I do my first turn, which is going to be for my partner, I will end up facing you, right? And then I will turn myself and end up facing away from you again, okay? I'm in my ready position. I'm going to let go during the back rock with my right hand. Back, rock. I'm going to look at my watch and rotate to my right, turning my partner. Right. Ask for the other hand as I back rock. Back, rock. I'm going to put it over my own head and go to the left. You will have to let go of your left hand. That'll happen automatically when you start practicing it with a partner. And then you're back here at the back rock again. Ask for the left hand, back, rock, and you can repeat. To your right, turning the partner, right. Ask for the other hand, back, rock, turn yourself to the left. Ask for the other hand, back, rock, turn your partner to the right. Back rock, asking for the right hand, going to your left. Okay? So left hand is for your partner's turn, and you switch spots with them. Right hand is for your own turn, switching spots. Okay? And that's why it's alternating turns, because your partner's going to turn, then you're going to turn under the arm. Partner's going to turn, and then you're going to turn under the arm. All right? I'm excited for Thursday to come for the demo, because it'll make a lot more sense when you see it together. But in the meantime, if you can just practice it and visualize it, you're going to know it so much better at a higher level, deeper level than most people. So this is really good for you to try to imagine it on your own. Follow my directions. They're nice and clear. Take it nice and slow. And if there's any questions, please, please, please reach out and let me know. One last time, and then I have to go pick up my dog. So, back rock. I release my right hand. Looking at my watch for my left side step, rotating to my right side step. Back rock, ask for the other hand. Now I rotate to my left as I put my right arm over my head, step on my right foot, back rock, turn for my partner. Back rock, turn for me. Quick, quick, partner. Quick, quick, me. Left hand leads, right hand leads, left hand leads, right hand leads. Rotate to my right, rotate to my left, rotate to my right, rotate to my left. Yeah? So if we're practicing this, we have 4 walls. A is in front of you, B is to your right, C is behind you, and D is to your left. Not one time did we look at wall D during this alternating turns. Not once. We used walls A, B, and C, and that's it. All right? So I'm going from A to C, and then from C back to A. I have never looked at wall D. So if you find yourself looking at wall D, we're doing something wrong. Okay, so you're starting looking at A, rotating through B to your right, and ending at C, and then you're gonna reverse and go back to B, back to A. We say hi to Waldy. All right. I know I have a lot when you break it down like that, but it should be nice and clear and just one step at a time, right? If you get overwhelmed easily, just take it one step at a time. I think that's I get overwhelmed really easily, and ballroom has taught me a lot about taking things one step at a time. And it's amazing what we can accomplish when we do that. So, of course, have the end game in mind, in sight, but know that it takes baby steps to get there. All right, let me know if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you guys practice this on the dance floor. We can't get to a social quick enough here. We'll be back at Joy Manor next Tuesday for our last nightclub 2 class. So I'll get to see y'all then and there. All right. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and break down the follow for both the open basic and the alternating turns that we just did. All right. Ciao. Love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.